Hello everyone, and welcome to AustCham Thailand's Business Connections community. I'm your host, Brendan Cunningham, the Executive Director of AustCham. Coming up in today's episode, it's back to school, and we talk about what parents and students can expect from the new school term. We have a snapshot of the Victorian presence here in Thailand and see what the great products, services and people of Victoria are bringing to the land of smiles. And finally, we meet the angel of Klontoy. Khru Prateep joins us from the Duang Prateep Foundation. Stay with us. In our business section today, we're going back to school and we're going to look at what to expect when Term 1 starts this month. To talk us through it, we have Mr. Thomas Banyard, Headmaster at King's College International School, Bangkok.
76 new members of staff and around 350 new students or clients, or as we like to think of it, we've got to build our community. It's got to almost double in size, and some of those children haven't even been able to walk around their own school. Now, the challenge of getting those kids happy and excited to come to school and ready to do their best possible learning, getting the staff ready, and of course, getting the parents confident and happy with what we're doing when in online learning, which they may never have experienced themselves, it's quite a challenging time. It's not just about teachers and students, it's about everyone being recognised as the individuals that they are. Regular check-ins, picking up the phone. All of our senior leaders are fantastic at keeping in touch with people, making sure we're dropping into sessions so that we maybe pop up on a registration and just see how the kids are doing that day. Maybe someone's not feeling great, or you have a check-in with that teacher, ring their parents, see how they are. It's about building community, but we actually lean on a huge amount of support from King's Wimbledon, which for those that don't know it is one of the world's most academically successful schools. So we can borrow a huge amount of experience, and for students that gives them a bit more perspective. So we can look at what's happened in the UK and look at when that was really difficult last year, and looking at how they've progressed. You now see the fans going back to the Premier League football or the 100 cricket and all these things, and you look at the Olympics and different places across the world. So it encourages that international mindedness.
In our connection section today, we welcome Leigh Howard, Deputy Commissioner, Southeast Asia for Victorian Government Trade and Investment.
Victoria does operate its own international network of trade and investment offices. These are separate, if you like, to the embassies and the Austrade offices around the world. And essentially our role is to specifically help Victorian exporters with accessing new markets and identifying opportunities, as well as speaking to investors that may be looking for a destination for their business or their capital and showcasing what Victoria has to offer. We also take the lead on international education, which is a big part of the Victorian economy, as well as any government-to-government interaction. For us, our work, we really like to build around trade missions and trade exhibitions in market. They're a really good way that we can support a cohort of Victorian exporters to get to market. So we've often, supported, Food and Beverage Trade Week or Thai Fex or these types of shows in Thailand. We've also, I mentioned digital before, so we've worked quite closely with DEPA, the Digital Economy Promotion Agency. We had that focus on pandemic control, the health response. We also had an export recovery package that was to help the existing exporters to get back into market. Some of those highlights that came from there was a grants program called the Global Gateway Grants Program. We had more than 50 exporters receive grants into Southeast Asia. So these were Victorian companies who wanted to do market development or market access programs into the region. Anyone has inquiries about Victoria, they want to source Victorian product, or they're looking to learn more about Victoria as a place to do business, more than happy to receive their inquiry. If you go to the Global Victoria website, Global Victoria, you'll find us and all of our contact details are there.
For our community section today, we have a very special guest. founder of the Duang Prateep Foundation, also known as the Angel of Klong Toi. I'd like to introduce Khru Prateep Ungsongtham Hata.
The Duang Prateep Foundation is a charitable non-profit organization. But before I start the foundation, my sister and I start an illegal school for the children in the slum who could not attend to any school because they have no birth certificate, they have no house legislation. Mm-hmm. They are not citizens,
right.
But we need to give them education.
Right.
It took 10 years to fight for the right of the children in the slum to get education, and I feel really grateful for the Australian community to have been helping. AustCham also give a very big helping hands, helping us.
The care packages.
Yeah, the care packages for the people who affected by COVID.
Oh, that's
with
good to know.
4,000, we found 600.
Right, good to know, especially for our audience. So we were able to deliver 600 through our 6 hubs, which means we sent 100 to Duang Prateep. But as you can hear, we still need so much more. So we will ask you to keep donating to the care boxes as well, so that we are able to send them down to the people at Duang Prateep who really do need them and support the work that Khru Prateep is doing.